Missing is the latest film that falls under the genre of screen life and is the standalone sequel to the 2018 film Searching. This film is a ride. The plot on IMDb reads, after her mother goes missing, a young woman tries to find her from home using tools available to her online. If you have seen Searching, you essentially realize Missing is very similar, as it's the same genre, style, and essentially the same premise. It's true crime experienced solely through the perspective of the devices that we use to solve true crime. There isn't a single shot in this film that isn't done through the perspective of a laptop, a cell phone, or even an Apple Watch. If you enjoy watching people make smart decisions, you like this film. It does an excellent job of keeping the characters one step ahead of the audience, even if you think you are figuring out what is happening. Throughout the entire film, I was completely captivated and entertained simply by watching people be smart and use their intelligence. They use every resource available to them through technology and the internet in ways that I never thought were even possible. It's an enjoyable watch where it makes the audience feel smart and feel like, hey, I might actually do that if I was in that position. The script definitely isn't as tight as Searching, and there are probably about 5 too many plot twists until we reach a final conclusion, and unfortunately, I do not think that the third act sticks this landing. By the time we get to the third act, the multiple reveals before the final reveal felt like a little too much and detracted from the overall experience. I believe this movie had a lot of potential, but it got caught up in trying to outdo itself with plot twists and surprises, and as a result, it lost some sincerity and authenticity. The movie starts off as a plausible missing person's case, but really turns into an exaggerated CW drama. By the time the movie ended, I had some time to sit with the third act. I warmed up to it a little bit and was still very impressed with how they eventually got there. I just would have preferred if it would have remained grounded in realism and true crime commentary instead of veering into exaggeration. The film features several moments when true crime is referenced, with the main protagonist even watching true crime at the beginning and end of this film. True crime that will be very recognizable to you. The film comments on the experience of being involved in a missing person's case, particularly in regards to the impact of the internet, speculation, and the involvement of too many people trying to figure it out. It offers a unique perspective on the true crime genre, highlighting our culture's obsession with it and how we often forget that these are real people, not just entertainment. True crime can be dangerous, and I often dislike it for that reason. So I was excited that this film was taking a stance. But when we get to the third act, it kind of walks it back a bit and just becomes entertainment again. The performances are as expected for a movie in this genre, where no one's standing out too much, but they do a good enough job to get the point across. And I appreciate a lot of the updated technology, as times really have changed even since 2018, where we're using Apple Watches, TikTok, and I learned it's way too easy to hack into someone's Gmail account. Although it does seem really unrealistic how often people just leave FaceTime open on their computer when they're not talking to anyone, but I understand why the film and script need this to happen for us to see some sort of expression from these people. Overall, if this genre of true crime or screen life interests you at all, you're gonna love this film. It's an enjoyable time. The audience in my theater was on the edge of their seats, all gasping, trying to figure it out. It's a great theater experience. So that's Missing. Have you seen it? What do you think? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you next time.